the fact that you went from the first thing you just said right there, following it with "I'm still ready to live with you" was really concerning.
Well, now that you put it that way, that
You kind of hear how it sounded now.
yeah, I kind of fucked that up a little bit. Just pretend I didn't say it. The first part.
Well,
I'm
that's
excited to
gonna be
live with
hard
you.
because I'm still thinking of okay, me too.
Yeah. Without
Anyways,
without the first part, it's just
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe with it, I mean,
I mean, I'm
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try new things, right?
I mean, listen, have I ever been the guy to say no? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, anyway, all right, the baseball season starts tomorrow. The
Anyways, yeah,
2026 MLB baseball season is here. Best time of the year. I mean, second best time of the year. I mean, football season too. But listen, another great season is about to start. Another great year of 500 Giants baseball for us all year long.
yeah,
Another
yeah,
super team. Just kidding. I think we're going to make the playoffs this year. Super team. Only if they call up Bryce Eldridge though, because they just screwed him. But
I think I swear to God, I should do more research on it. But I think it's for financial reasons. I
see,
think
I
they're trying
don't
to
think
keep him
so
on
though, because they already called him up last year. So the contract thing already started.
for what, like 3 games? How long was he up
Yeah,
for
but once
last
you
year?
get a call up, the timer starts.
I don't think so. I think there's a window. I think there's still a window where they can keep him on his minor league contract. I think that might be what's going on
Oh, is it? Okay.
because dude just hit like a 400-foot home run opposite field. Like what, yesterday?
hmm
My homie was at that game.
Oh,
So let's start with our dark horses this year. Who are the teams that are going to surprise us? Who are the teams
I mean,
that are going to surprise everybody?
you got to take the Giants, right? Because look, they've been at 500. You and I know very well. Every year it feels like they're at 500.
Yeah,
And
and now we're throwing in a new coaching staff. We're throwing in another year of experience on a lot of young, really talented prospects that they have.
yeah,
Rafael Devers is going to enter, right? Is going to be our first time having him for a full year. Um, Fucking don't have Justin Verlander in the rotation anymore, thank God.
Willie
Um,
Adames knows how to hit in our park now after starting slow last year.
yeah, he really heated up, and I'm hoping. I mean, if Adames carries the momentum that he picked up at the end of the season last year into this season, he's going to have a very dominant year for sure.
Yeah, you have two, and I mean, you could even say three if Eldridge gets up in time. Guys that can hit
Mhm.
30 home runs. I think Eldridge has the power for sure. Maybe not his rookie year, but he's got the potential for sure. I mean, you got Devers and Adames who are both going to hit 30.
Mhm.
Chapman always hits mid 20s, best defensive third baseman in the league, in my opinion. And
Mhm.
nobody talks about this enough. You brought it up. I'm so excited to see this coaching staff. I think Vitello is a perfect manager. Everybody's doubting him, like you shouldn't jump up to the majors from college. And I'm just like, I think
What
he,
else? I disagree with that. I think. I mean, it's baseball. The sport's the same, right? More or less. Yes, there's a big difference in the MLB versus college baseball, but I think you just got to bring in a guy that knows how to win.
and he
And the
does.
fact is Vitello's won a national championship at Tennessee, and I just think you got to bring winners in. That's the same thing. Obviously, there's so much more to what makes a good coach in football, right? That's a lot more of a strategic game. Like MLB, right? You're training you're training the guys, but you're managing a bullpen, you're managing a
It's
team over a course of 162
yeah.
games. But right, it's the same thing with like the Raiders signing QB. I mean, it's much more than just his knowledge, but you're signing a guy that's won a Super Bowl, right? So the same thing. You got to sign guys that know how to win. I think that's why I love the Vitello signing for the Giants.
And I love they made a lot of tough cuts, especially today, actually. They sent down Drew Gilbert.
Hmm.
He had, I mean, not really a great spring.
No, and when he came up for a few games, he wasn't necessarily amazing. I still think he's going to be an absolute stud when he's ready. I'm a huge fan of him, but
And this news came out a few hours ago.
Hmm.
The Giants are expected to waive Luis Matos, and he's going to be gone.
Yeah, I
Here's
mean,
my
I think
thing.
he's kind of.
He's only 23.
Hmm.
It's crazy to me giving up on a guy that early.
I don't think so.
I think so.
He's spent 2 years now with the Giants.
I don't think he got a fair shot ever though to get consistent at bats. And when you're not getting consistent at bats, I don't care who you are, that's going to affect you.
Sure.
If you're not in the lineup every day, of course you're not going to be as consistent. I mean,
Right.
but I mean, hey, maybe he'll go through waivers and they can keep him or whatever. But I mean,
Yeah.
I think he can.
Well, at the end of the day, he's still young and talented. I mean, he's going to be personally, he's going to be fine. He's going to find a team. But
Do you
um,
have some other surprise teams?
so I don't know how surprising this necessarily is because they were good last year. But I do like to take the Boston Red Sox here, another team with a lot of really good young talent. I think they made some quality offseason moves. Um, so the reason why I say them is because I think they're going to surprise people in the sense that they're going to finish ahead of the Yankees this year in their division. They may not finish ahead of the Blue Jays because I still think the Blue Jays are dominant in the American League, but I think they're going to play really tough in the playoffs this year, way tougher than they played last year. They are not going to be an easy out. I don't think they're going to go out in the first round.
Hmm.
Um, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the World Series this year.
Boston?
Yes.
Really? That's a good pick. I mean, I like it. I don't see them beating Toronto, though. I think that's my main concern.
I
I am
don't see it either. I'm just saying it wouldn't like shock me. I wouldn't be like, oh my
like you
God,
could
there's
see it.
no way the Boston Red Sox. It's more of like, hey, didn't expect it, but
Like you could see it happening.
yeah, I could see it happening.
I like that because I'm a big fan of a lot of guys on that team. Duran, I think Roman Anthony's MVP in the next couple of years. I mean, their rotation is crazy underrated, in my
Hmm.
opinion. I mean, and they're always in it. You know what I mean? They're always in the mix.
Yeah, and I mean they're definitely one of those teams where last year I think the rotation hurt them a lot. Um, and I know they signed who was it that they signed in the
Wilson
offseason this year?
Contreras at first.
Yeah, but on the staff I'm looking right now.
I guess they
That's
traded
right. They
for him.
signed Ranger Suarez, which there's a lot of mixed feelings about Ranger Suarez, um, about how good he really is. I feel like he could have a really good year. He's projected to have a good year. He's projected to be sub 4 ERA. But obviously you got Garrett Crochet, who's or Crockett. I don't know how what people
Hmm.
pronounce it, but obviously he's one of the best in the league. I mean he's probably going to be a top 5 starting pitcher this year. Sonny Gray, I don't love. I think he's fairly consistent, but he's not necessarily dominant. I don't know a lot about the other two guys in their rotation, Johan Oviedo and Brian Bello. I don't know a lot about those guys,
Hmm.
but the guys I do know about, Sonny Gray is going to be consistent. He's not going to do anything special, but I think he's going to get the job done. He's going to give the Red Sox opportunities to win games. I think Ranger Suarez is going to give them opportunities to win games, and obviously Garrett is going to win them games, but we'll
I like it.
see. Um,
I love it.
so I mean, I think some other ones. Um, I think the Pirates are always a team to look for to be a little bit better. Um,
I
they've
think I think with Skeens in there, you can never rule them out too.
Yeah, and they're also a team who, over the course of the last, decade, they've consistently had really good prospects,
Hmm.
that didn't work out. Um, I mean, I think we all remember. I mean, Adam Frazier is kind of irrelevant now, but I think we all remember when Adam Frazier had an amazing year with them. I mean, obviously there's a lot of no names
And
in
Andrew
that lineup
McCutcheon's
right there.
gone.
But yeah,
He's a Ranger now.
yeah. Which actually, it's funny you say that because that leads me to my next pick, which is the Texas Rangers,
I'd love it.
who I think could be a little bit of a sleeper team. They were not great last year, right?
A lot of health
You
problems.
know, made it to the World Series, right? And then last year they lose their shortstop.
Yeah.
Um, they won it that year.
They beat Arizona, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah. Oh
Three.
yeah, it was 23. Um, what a year for Arizona that was. Definitely like did not expect them to make it to the World Series in 2023, but that was a good team. Um, but Texas Rangers projected lineup this year. Um, I wanted to look at pitching staff if they added anything. So it's interesting. So people are projecting Jack Leiter to be back up this year, which obviously he's expected to be really, really good.
Hmm.
I remember watching it in college. Um, got a shot last year, didn't do great. But obviously Nathan Eovaldi's super underrated in my opinion. I mean, he's one of the best in the league. Jacob deGrom's going to be healthy. Um, so definitely some upside there. The other guy, Kumar Rocker as well.
It's a good pick.
We all I feel like he's kind of everyone's forgot about him after he hurt his arm going to the draft. But he absolutely dominated college baseball and is also supposed to be really, really freaking good. So some young talent on the pitcher side that'll be interesting to watch. And I mean, fuck, you got Josh Peterson in the lineup. I mean, what else can you ask for? But and then Wyatt Langford,
Hmm.
absolute stud. Um, and then right, you got obviously your shortstop back healthy this year. Um, so you guys actually don't know much about Josh Jung at third base. Don't know a lot about Evan Carter. Um, Brandon Nemo.
That was a
Obviously
good
been in the
trade
league for a while. It's
for
good.
them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a team that I think is actually going to do worse this year. And this might
Really?
surprise some people. I'm going the Padres. I think their rotation is going to be awful.
I I agree with that. I
Um,
do. They've been
they have
one of those
also,
teams that's been. Sorry, I'll let you go. I'm,
no,
I'm
go
letting
ahead,
you
go
go.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, they've been one of those teams that has been slowly declining. I think over the last few years, they had one really good year, um, but had fallen short every time. I mean, to be fair, the division's been good every. I mean, that division's always good. It's always
Hmm.
competitive. Um, except for maybe the Rockies. But I mean, even when the Giants are 500, they're still a competitive team in games.
Yeah,
But yeah, so back to what you're saying.
yeah, I think, I mean, if you look at some of their stars, there's been some kind of some health problems there the last couple of years
Hmm.
too. Um, and I think just with how bad this rotation is, like, I'll tell you right now, they're
Yeah,
not going to win opening day. They're playing Skewball and the Tigers. So, I mean, they're not going to win that, in my opinion. Um, that will be fun to see that lineup go against Tarek, though, because that'll be cool. But I
he, yeah, no, obviously, I mean, you look at the lineup, right? You got Tatis, you got Jackson Merrill in there, you got Manny Machado, Xander Pope. I mean, you got a lot of really big names in there. Um, but Manny Machado's only getting older. Not a fan of Miguel Andujar, to be honest.
also not a fan of Bogarts at this point in his career.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's
Didn't have
not
a fabulous
projected
year last
anything
year.
special this year.
And he's
Um,
33, he's stuck in a huge
yeah,
deal. So I think the Padres are also stuck in all these big contracts, and that's gonna
yeah. Hmm.
um,
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, spent some money on Walker Bueller, who's been struggling the last couple years. You lose Joe Musgrove.
Yu Darvish is out, right?
Yep, you Darvish. Then you also lose oh God.
They lost to Rias to the Giants.
Hmm.
Um, and Castellanos is their new first baseman. I'm not really impressed.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
Actually, this has Roman Laureano playing oh no. This has Gavin Sheets at first base for them this year.
Ooh, I think first base is going to be a big hole for them this year, no matter what.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
But I think this year you're going to start seeing the beginning of crap. We're stuck in all these bad contracts.
Mhm.
And I mean, Machado's consistent. I'm a big fan of his, actually.
Yeah,
Um, but like Bogarts, that is an awful contract. I don't know why
right.
they did that. Um,
Mhm.
Fernando Tatis is always great if he's healthy.
Yeah, yeah, if he's
Um,
healthy, that's the
but
thing.
I
But
mean,
if
if one of those guys goes down, they could be behind Arizona. Like they could be in fourth.
yeah, and I mean Arizona's been a sneaky good team for a while now. I mean since they made it to the World Series, they've been degressing a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, you still got the best offensive second baseman in the league in Arizona. Corbin Carroll's obviously electric. I don't know. I like Arizona this year as
Hmm.
well.
They're always
Um,
in it.
but I mean, I'm a huge fan of Geraldo Perdomo. I mean, we had him in our top five shortstops this year. I mean, I think he's an absolute stud, and he's just going to continue to get better.
Hmm.
Um, it's just for Arizona this year, it's like outside of Zach Gallen, it's their rotation's extremely weak.
Hmm.
But let's see. I mean, to go off of what you were talking about, I mean, I think another team for me expected to underperform is the New York Yankees.
Hmm.
That's another team that's stuck in a lot of shitty contracts, like Giancarlo Stanton. You don't know if he's going to be healthy. You've got the best regular season hitter of all time, but he's probably going to go 0 for 20 with 14 strikeouts come playoff time if the Yankees even make it this year. They've got one of the worst rotations in the league. I mean, we have a whole video about why we think the Yankees are going to be a bust, but if you guys want me to watch that. But yeah, I mean, I think another team.
I'll make a wild prediction.
Okay.
The Colorado Rockies will lose less than 100 games this year because they've was it the last 2 or 3 years they've lost over 100 games.
Hmm.
I think they're going to win more games than people think. Nowhere near competing or anything like that, but I think
Yeah.
they'll be a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, I mean, obviously, like you in Colorado, you've been to a lot of Colorado Rockies games. I mean, you've talked a lot about the young talent that they have, and they do have a few guys in there that are going to be really good. It's just the issue with the Rockies. It's always the pitching, right? They can't get good pitchers on their team.
Mm,
And it's a hard place to be the home team because people are going to rake off of you. So not only is it hitters friendly ballpark, but you constantly have a shitty rotation, so that doesn't help.
yeah.
Um,
How do you see the Chicago Cubs doing this year?
so I don't think they're going to be bad. Um, Hang on, let me pull up some notes because I don't want to start talking out of my ass here and not know what the fuck I'm talking about. So obviously, I mean, I think they have the best second baseman in the league, and Nico Horner. Alex Bregman, I mean, I think that's a good signing in the sense that you're getting a very consistent player. You know what you're gonna get. Obviously PCA, right? Don't know what you're gonna get offensively, but I mean, he's probably one of the best outfielders in the league. But young talent there. Talented shortstop. I mean, also I love Carson Kelly behind the dish as well.
Hmm.
But I just think they're another team where the pitching staff is a little concerning. Um, but offensively, I do like Chicago this year, and I think they could be another team that sneaks up on a few people. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year. Um,
Hmm.
but I can see them doing well. If that answers your question.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's they're stuck in the middle for a lot of people. I think
Hmm.
so. I think it's interesting to hear different people's opinions because I think that was a big signing for them to get Bregman. Because I truly thought he was going to go back to Boston, especially after
Yeah,
they got rid of
and
Devers. Um,
here's the thing. I mean, I look at this and I mean that division really is up for grabs.
Hmm.
The Reds kind of feel like they try and be good every other year or so, but never really commit to being a good team, right? Obviously, the Brewers are consistent and a team that keeps getting better.
Lost their ace though.
That is true. That is true. Let's see what their I am curious on what the rotations projected to look like this year. Um, so I mean, I love their lineup. Um,
Hmm.
well, so that's right. So they lost their ace, but I mean, I think their ace this year is going to be better. And Jacob, oh God, I always struggle saying his last name, Mishrowski, or however you say it, right? The tall ass dude that's throwing 100, 102, 105. But outside of that, I mean, it falls off a little bit. Brandon Woodruff. I mean, it's been a while since he's been good. Do you have Kyle Harrison?
Hmm. I think he'll surprise some
Um,
people.
I think he's going to be good this year. But love their lineup. I mean, I think the divisions should be theirs. Um, but I mean, Chicago definitely takes second in that division. Um, but do they have a good enough record to go in the wild card? I don't know. Um,
It'll be
I
close.
mean, I think a wild card team's going to come out of the NL West, obviously, with either the Giants or the Padres this year, or maybe even the Diamondbacks. I mean, I'm sure the Dodgers are going to win the division again, but
Yeah,
I mean, in terms of underperforming, I mean, the Reds are probably not going to be great this year. Um, Cleveland Guardians um are not projected to look good either. Right, they've had some good years. Milwaukee Brewers are projected to not be as good. Reds, I said Reds. Issue with the Brewers is obviously the rotation is looking weaker. Um, but Padres is on here as well. So good call there. Um, yeah, Cleveland Guard is projected to actually finish below 500, 76 and 86.
wow,
But
dang,
predicted drop from first to fourth place in the AL Central, losing 12 more games than the previous season. Projections indicate a significant decline in team offense. Um, explicitly calling out a potential first to worst drop for the team. So, uh,
that would be rough.
yeah.
Um, how do you feel about the A's and their young core?
I mean, it's not their year.
No, no,
They're not
no.
going to make the playoffs this year. But watch out for the Oakland A's in two years.
Hmm.
I mean, seriously. I mean, the young talent they have is incredible. But you got Tyler Soderstrom. You got that the catcher, whatever his name was. Um, obviously Nick Kurtz, right? He's going to be an absolute stud. Shea Langoliers hit very well last year. Brett Rooker, everybody loves Brett Rooker. But rotation, I mean, I think that's going to be the thing for them. I mean, it's always pitching, right? I mean, I feel like that's kind of the trend here.
Hmm.
Um, Luis Severino is your ace. I mean, I'm not a fan of the guy. I mean, dude beats women. I mean, there's not a single guy in this rotation that's projected to finish with under 4 ERA.
Oh,
Um,
damn.
so and that's why I say give it 2 to 3 years. Um, but not this year. Do not
Yeah, yeah,
don't watch the A's. I mean, watch the A's. They're fun to watch. They got good players, but they ain't win anything this year.
yeah.
3 years though, different story. Um, oh, Julie's calling me. How do I